Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here. How are you doing? Right, there has been a change of schedule. The scheduled map today we're not using because of technical problems. It does seem that today's map also has some technical problems, different ones though. And unfortunately I don't have time to go and refilm the fly-through. So I'll try and be fair and tell you what you're missing. But yes, sorry about this, it seems to have gone all haywire. I'm currently talking to you at midnight, 8 hours before this map's due to go live. It's Malta Valletta by Lewis, or Louis, map by Lewis or Louis. I'm going with Lewis for the sake of the rest of the show, and I'm afraid if your name is Louis, I apologise. Right, there's your start square. Little splash of water there to play with. The resources is a bit of a patchwork, but there we are. After the Steam Workshop, I'm not going to show you everything on here. I don't want to give you a heart attack. You do need After Dark and Mass Transit. The Cleandros theme is in operation, and the Definitive Vision LUT. There is also a one-click collection, which is great. There are 56 items on it, which is what? And some of them aren't really necessary, and some of them are really, I don't know, a bit of a stretch for what I would call a map. More useful for actually a proper city build. So anyway, here's your first intersection. It's fairly mundane and nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to complain about it. And the connecting road goes straight out to the edge of the map over there into the fog. Now, one thing that I've got to say is there are some assets that seem not to have loaded. I reloaded the game because I was curious, and along the middle of here there is a central reservation built up, like a brickwork thing. It's completely missing. However, it did waver all over the place, and it wasn't massively accurately placed. So where you see glitching in the middle here, this is technically hidden, but yes, for some strange reason it hasn't loaded. There are a few props that haven't loaded and a few trees, but I did go back and have a look, and it's not a huge amount of difference, if I'm honest with you. There is a difference, but not a huge amount of difference. Let's have a look at this this bridge. This bridge, one side is slightly higher than the other. We've got a jinky janky bit on this side as well, and I've got a question. Does the bridge even need to be this high when going across just a little cove like this? I'd say no. At least, like I say, the ramps are tapered in quite nicely and nice and smooth all the way up, and I give credit for that. This is quite a pretty part of the map, and I'm saying there, for some reason, I'd say a lot of it has loaded and a lot of it just hasn't. And it's hard to say what. Along here as well, central reservation would be in place. And the roads are fine indeed. Come down to here now. Here, this is your start square with a roundabout. Okay, that's quite handy, and that enables you to grow out that way. We've got a dirt track. This is made up of strict toasters and muddy dirt road. Got some nice detailing on the roundabout as well. So yeah, good work there, Lewis. And then over here we've got the muddy dirt road again, which is tree lined, and it goes all the way around this way off to the edge of the water. Keep going all the way to the end, like about there. Okay, let's head back to the roundabout, and we're going to go cross country because this is where you're going to be building. That's your start square, and then across here there's another roundabout. This has got a nice bit of detailing on it as well. And over here, if you have a look down here, you've got little statue and stuff on the tower there. And now over here we have got the highway and the rail. Now he does say in the description that the highways are all literally from his imagination, and the rail, there is apparently no rail in Malta, and so this has been put down solely for gameplay, which I think we can appreciate. Anyway, that goes off to the fog that way, and I think we'll just follow the rail because we've not had a look at the rail. We'll follow the rail this way. Fairly nice and smooth, not too much detailing around. Like I say, there are some definitely some props and bits and bobs missing. That said, it doesn't look an awful lot different. If I'm honest with you, when I reloaded it, there are bits like there's a speed camera. There's a speed camera missing. Not that anybody's really going to care, because why do you want a speed camera on a map? That's more for the city build itself. This tunnel here, if you look in here, goes up at a bit of a steep angle. That should have come out nice and flush and level as well. Not easy, but there you go. Right, now it's the quirky asset of the day, and who you going to call? There's something strange in your neighbourhood? Well, this is something very strange in the neighbourhood of Assetville. It's Marshmallow Man by Ozzy. And it's a stave puff. That's Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. And you don't need me to tell you this. And obviously, he's not just from Ghostbusters. He's an icon. He's an absolute icon. And I'm not quite sure how many trillion calories are involved in the Marshmallow Man. Although we do know he's inflated in real life. But yes, watch out. Watch out. There's a Ghostbuster about. It's Marshmallow Man by Ozzy. And you know what? I love him. I want to keep him. Can I keep him? Please. And off to Themington Island for one last view of Celtic Coast Theme by Mr. Miyagi with the Rain Day LUT. And the factoid or three. How about a giraffe's blood pressure is at least twice that of a healthy man. Means without the blood pressure, the blood would not get up to its brain. Tens of thousands of Ugandans reported that they had seen and heard a talking tortoise in 1978. That's got to be some crazy drug that they're smoking down there in Uganda. The pyramids of Egypt are 5 kilometres to the south of the point that they originally built, due to the landmass shifting since the construction. Yes, the old tectonic plates. I wonder if there are tectonic plates in Cities Skylines. Maybe our cities are moving. Maybe they should add that as DLC. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Let's get back. Let's get back to the matter in hand. It's Malta Valletta by Lewis. And shipping routes, we got one that goes right the way around the exterior of the map. I can't moan about that at all. Water flow. Now if we come down and have a look at the water flow, yes, it's been pushed out. There are no rivers. It's been pushed out of all these alcoves. The bays and the nooks and the crannies. And that's pretty good work. If we switch to the water tool, you can actually see. We've never done this before. This is our first time. But yes, you can see where it's all been put down there. So hopefully, wherever you put your sewage outflows around the map, it will get moved away. I think that's a good thing. Nice, lovely. Right, time to have a look at the detailing and stuff. Obviously some of it's missing. However, the whole thing does feel a bit patchy and incomplete. Like this, I'm guessing this is some sort of farm because it's the nice straight lines. To me, I think this has been done with Move It, with the copy and paste to a degree. I mean, it's obviously not exactly copied, but it just seems to be rushed. Like over here, once again, these nice looking fields, sort of, but they just seem a bit blocky and a little bit rushed. I mean, these are obviously vines. This is winemaking. Maltese wine. Can't say I've ever had it. Anyway, yes, that's the vines. And okay, there's going to be some glitching in and out. And I do have adaptive prop visibility distance on, but even that has its limitations. That's all cool. But yeah, there's just like a block here and a block here. These, I'm sure this is just like Move It, copy and paste, plop, 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 and it just doesn't feel right or good at all. And this doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. This is just the strangest thing. I don't know. I'm not keen, I'm afraid. I think it's been rushed and hurried, and there's no rush with a map. Take your time. Take weeks, take months. Get it right, make it feel good. And so have another look at this little fountain statue thing here as well. It's a nice asset and some nice detailing. And I don't mind a little bit of this here and there. A little bit. I could bow to that one little thing, but yes, where the speed camera was put in, I wonder why. Why would you put a speed camera in? I mean, it's a twee little touch, but you're probably not even going to notice it. Why? Just one more asset that you didn't really need on the map. I say there are bits missing. There are bits missing, and there are some nice bits like down here. This is I'd love to have seen more of this scrubland. I would love to have seen some more of this filling up the map here and there, but sadly there's not that much of it. And just to emphasize the point, they come down there, some trees here, these just look a bit lost, don't they? They just seem a bit, yeah, it's a bit lost. You know, walking the country, if you were there, you feel a bit disappointed, wouldn't you? I think so. But yeah, just to emphasize the point. Here we go. Look at this. This is the view looking that way. That looks really great, doesn't it? Now, if we turn on the spot and look exactly the other way, you get that. And it's just, for me, a fail. A bit of a fail. Right, aesthetically, the map leaves a lot to be desired. There is effort, there is vision, but it's just, I think, being rushed through too quickly. Released too quickly, it's unfinished. And for that, I'm going to give it 2 stars. Detailing, obviously there are bits of detailing missing due to the glitching, but I did go back and have a look, and the detailing that I've seen that you haven't seen is also lacking a little bit as well, and I'm going to have to mark that down to 2 stars also. Gameplay potential, there's no reason why you can't play this map. Everything's in place, everything is there, you just want to tidy some stuff up first. I'm going to be generous and give it the 3rd star, although, like I say, nothing's compelling me to play this map personally. It's Malta Valletta by Lewis, map by Lewis. Thanks very much, Lewis. Just spend a bit more time on your next one. Don't rush it out. There is no rush with these maps. Just take your time. Enjoy it. It's almost more fun than actually building a city. Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me again on Monday for some more What Map, and hopefully I've got a special for you tomorrow, time permitting. I have got so much to cram out in the next 24 hours. Thanks anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching.